Good morning, everybody. Welcome to ZSR and welcome to the ALttPR Randomizer Crosskeys Tournament 2022. It's early Good morning for most of us. Not for all, but for most of us. It's Quarterfinals Game 2 and it's Ramond versus humbugh on this beautiful Sunday morning. So without further ado, let's actually switch to the layout. Let's hand it to our crew, to Jay Copa and to Nika, and also to Rev on tracking. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Trev. Oh, all right. Yeah, I don't think we were muted, but either way, now we're good. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, we said a bunch of stuff. I don't know if we need to repeat all of it, because the race is going now, so we should probably talk about the race.
That sounds like a good plan.
Looks like humbugh.
Divergence already.
Yeah, humbugh with the link start and Ramond with the sank start. I think we proved definitively there that the sank start is 20 times better than the house start.
Absolutely.
Interesting. Ramond's gonna check the tree pull. Nothing too exciting. My biggest goal, I love starting at the sank. My biggest goal is to make sure I get bombs before I check out some of the drops that you would check out with the house start.
Yeah, and the chef's kiss is just getting bombs, and then like the drop back into the sanctuary is absolutely free.
Oh yeah, you could get something big there, like boots or something.
Well, there's Arganon on Waterfall. On Lake Helia Ferry, Drop Ferry. I'm not sure of the terminology too well. I just give everything my own names.
We just call it the ferry drop usually. Useless ferry maybe. Oh, there we go.
That's nice.
I think that's the tier 3 pull that was bombs. If I were Ramond, I would be saving quitting after this chest. Let's see what he decides to do.
I mean, you're so close to Kakariko, which is just like entrance haven, so why... Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Part of the problem with going to CAC right now is that it doesn't have any money, really. And you don't want to orphan something good in Link's house in particular. So.
Yeah.
Looks like we got an early Eastern area play from humbugh here. Yeah, my co-com Nika is doing both comms with me and tracking. Oh wow, a bow and pod.
That's very pleasant to find, actually.
Yeah, and somehow he already has 30 arrows. That's pretty nice. You don't necessarily go out of your way to pick up arrows if you don't have a bow, but...
I think he found a lot of them in chests. Because I noticed a fair number of arrows in chests.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we also saw the bush crabs dropping 10 at a time, I think.
This is a very cute, very peaceful MSU.
Oh, which one are we listening to?
Humbugh audio. This is... Oh, it's a DKC thing. Like just the country series general.
See if there's anything big on the right side of pod. You have to be a little suspicious given that tier 1 bow. It's a hammer! Oh my goodness.
One can only get so lucky as well.
Yeah, another benefit to having bombs when Ramond went to Link's house is he was able to check this entrance and come out of here with the bow and the hammer. One more check and we'll see Death Warp. Could very well be something here. This is an interesting logical spot too. Nope. Oh, no Death Warp. I lied. I guess it's just as fast to save and quit back to Link's house.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna walk to Keck this way. Interesting.
I guess it makes a bit of sense. You can check like the southern area. Humbug grabbing their fair collection of bombs.
Yeah, it was just directly under Link's house. See the Smith, South Kakariko. Important to write that down. Very easy to forget that.
Oh, hello. Terra Para and Thieves Town are our red crystals.
Those are some really good red crystals. If you can pick your crystals, I think you would pick those every time. Got the Brothers race game connector here. And takes us to Keck. Okay, well that's convenient. Saved us a couple steps. More arrows.
Oh, I like what I just heard. I heard the Tropical Freeze remix of what's it called? Sticker Bush Symphony. We're having some good music today is basically what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I'm not. I loved like the SNES Donkey Kong games, and Donkey Kong 64 is alright. I bet I haven't played them since then, which isn't surprising. Oh, we got a big Moon Pearl.
That's a really early Moon Pearl.
Yeah. More importantly, a bee in a bottle. It's kind of funny to get a bee in a bottle in Mini Molarm Cave because that's a good place to use a bee in a bottle often, but no need this time. We did have a bow anyway. Humbug might be in a little bit of a sticky situation when he gets to Mini Molarm Cave, perhaps. We'll have to see how this plays out for him. Okay, he's got 7 bombs now. That'll make it much more doable. I don't think we saw the well. I'm pretty sure I would have noticed someone being in the well. So it's either at Sanctuary or at the Ganon drop. Two most important drops always are Ganon, because that's required, of course, and then the well, because it's 5 items. The Key of Turtle Rock, that's nice to have. Oh, hey, speaking of... Yeah. I would, no way would I go in there. You have no reasonable solution for that Pokey right now, and I don't want to deserve that.
I'd say
Also,
at the very least, just check change on broom.
yeah, that Turtle Rock might be really interesting. It's possible that there's progression in the spike roller chest, and we'll have to take out both of those chain chomps. Or not chain chomps, the pokies, the double pokey room.
Yeah.
So there's no logical requirement to beat pokies. You might have to beat them by throwing pots and using bombs. So it could get a little messy, but we do have a bow, I guess, which damages them a little. Not ideal though. Yeah, hammer's okay. It's just it's rough to use the hammer on pokies, to say the least.
I love the Yoshi is balancing the bomb on the nose.
Yeah, he's got some cute animations. A lot of people did some really good work with some of the sprites. Yeah, lava chest is always 4 key locks. Unless it has a small key, of course. But the spike, the single roller room chest is in logic now with just the big key and the entrance access that we have. So that's where the problem lies. But we got plenty of stuff we can do yet, so if that's where our progression is going to be, hopefully we can find something to make it easier before we do that.
By getting their information for the road crisps, and it looks like Ramond might clear out just north side. Ramond, well, not the forest, because...
Yeah, he's already been up here. I don't think he really had much else to do from that point, so it makes sense that he's saving quick, and he'll probably go to the eastern area, I would imagine.
Southern Shore probably has a lot more checks, I'd reckon.
Well, the problem with Southern Shore is that he doesn't have a glove.
Yeah, or just, check Hyrule Castle as well.
Right. He still hasn't been up here, too. This could be important.
Pray for well. Well, we got a well behind Aghanim today.
Did we see the Sank drop? I don't think we did.
Sank drop? Oh, right, we didn't.
Alright,
Hyrule Castle's a dark one.
Yeah. I wonder if it is the...
There's our answer.
Oh, it's Active Old Man.
Cave.
Alright. Definitely the easiest dark connector to do. All you have to do is, hold up left and you'll go through. Oh, hey, now we're in the dark world.
Logic? What's that?
No, well, yeah, you're right. This is definitely out of logic.
Oh! That's a very good connection to find, actually.
Yeah, kind of annoying, though.
Yeah, because one way.
Right. And it takes a long time. And you might have to go through it multiple times if you go through it now, but if you don't go through it now, there might be something important in there. But yeah, it's Super Bunny Cave for some time. I'm not going to the hammer blocked house. I wonder... Alright, he's definitely aware that he's got the hammer here. I'm sure he'll make his way that way.
Yeah, I was about to say, probably going to head south and just exit from there.
Oh, yeah, but he can't really go to the south too much. I would expect him to go north because he doesn't have any money, so...
Right. Well, there it is.
Oh, yeah. Humbug does not have that hammer yet. There wasn't anything important in that house, though, was there? I don't think so. Oh, Mimic gave us Meyer big key. Okay, that could be a big deal. Because it might take Humbug a long time to go back there. But maybe he'll realize when he gets the hammer how easily he could have had it early. And perhaps prioritize it.
That's just part of the Crosskeys experience.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like we got pendant skullwoods there, huh? Got a very friendly skullwoods layout. Let's see if Super Bunny Cave does anything great for us. Got money and a glove.
And a glove.
That could be huge if the well is at Sanctuary. Could be big.
Do you think Ramond's gonna? Oh, what's it? So he can't really check it. Cool. How soon do you think Ramon's gonna come back for that?
He might finish up this route here by going through that, perhaps. Especially if he doesn't get any money here, I think he's not going to be very motivated to go to the south. But we'll see.
That's fair.
But I think he's gonna do the rest of the front of Skullwoods and then probably do the rest of North Dark World here. And then we'll have to see what he decides to do. Oh my goodness. A little dicey there.
Well, we're about to see what's in the Sanctuary drop.
Yeah. I would not even look at it. I would just go and jump right in.
And that's exactly what Humbug's doing.
Yeah, both these guys are extremely good, obviously. You know, you don't get to this stage of the brackets. Right. Oh, very interesting move by Ramond there. Both, not finishing up North Dark World and not picking up the extra Skullwoods key. So he's kind of, well, he knows that Skullwoods is a pendant. So I guess that makes a lot of sense. You don't need to go out of your way for a small key to beat a dungeon that you, it's just a pendant. It would be out of logic to beat it without the keys anyway.
Humbug finally making progress into Palace of Darkness, and here is their bow.
Yeah, well, as chat points out, Well is behind Egg and him too. So, when we have a choice of climbing GT, they are far more likely to climb it in this seed, because if we beat Egg 2, that's an extra 5 items.
I really disagree with this Humbug. Like, I can understand for, what's the word? With the decision Humbug's making, I can understand completely for, what do you call it?
Efficiency?
Convenience sake.
Yeah.
But, like, you can just, like, go all the way to the back and get the one in the, turtle room and the 2 in the dark room.
Yeah.
Had he kept the key.
Yeah, he could have done all that and hammer jump for 2 more. Although doing the dark maze with no sword is a huge pain. But you know, if you do that at the same time, you're going to be orphaning some chests in the back, and it's also very it takes a lot longer to do pod that way as opposed to just waiting for more keys. So
oh, okay. I mean, alright, actually that makes sense considering there's nothing here.
And that glove is a big question mark. Not sure when Ramond is going to get back there for that, but yeah, Humbug's even got enough money to go to Zora here. Not
and
sure.
with the moon pearl as well, get there faster due to the what do you call it, water walk?
Yeah, for sure.
I've heard other names for it. Jesus walk is one of my favorites.
Oh, that's at the bottom of Spectacle Rock at the potion shop. That's nice. Then you know you never need to go through the Spectacle Rock connector, at least to the bottom. We got a connector there in Ice Rod Cave. I have to imagine Humbug's going to follow that. You don't walk all the way over here just to walk back later. And we got a bottle when you find Sick Kid. That is always nice.
And that's convenient, right there. I mean, because you know you're not gonna orphan the big chest and then have to come back for it later. Just like, yeah.
Right. Yeah. You always take that Hera big key. Plus, it's in logic. You know, the hook shot could be upstairs for Hera, so we very well might need that Hera big. All right, that's not a terrible connector. Checking out the pod area. I wonder. Oh, I'm curious how Humbugh is writing this. Is he gonna check this cave and then go back for the house and go to pod?
I think so. Oh, and it's a pendant. We have a pendant Turtle Rock today.
Yeah. Man, I would be shocked if Humbugh doesn't know this bomb jump, but you would really hate to leave this chest, that's for sure.
Considering they are setting it up, it's safe to assume that they are. Oof.
Yeah, he could be just guessing at the setup, but it looked like he knows it there. There we go. Alright. This, that chest was not in logic, but this next one is, and this is a much easier way to get to the chest. Even though you have to do the bomb jump to get here, the bomb jumps are never in logic. Yeah. It, just not having to kill the Pokies makes this so much nicer. Alright, nothing exciting in that chest.
Yeah, you were right. Oh, and Ramond is checking where the third Hyrule Castle entrance leads to. The central exit leads us to. Oh my goodness! Hello, that is funny. Also very rude, but mostly funny.
Yeah, always interesting coming out at GT.
Straight into tower.
And this is an in-logic chest right here. Nothing exciting. Well, hopefully we don't have to come back there later, but we might. We'll have to see how they play the key situation in Hyrule Castle. You'll notice neither of them opened any chests in the front of Escape yet, because it's always a pretty tough thing to negotiate when you've got the Sanctuary at the Lumberjack drop. You don't want to have to climb Aga Tower just to see the back of Escape.
No, I mean, like, the back of Escape would be, like, at the Lumberjack shop, so we just need one Hyrule Castle small key and we can haul to the end.
Yeah, I mean, that's you make it sound so simple, but let's see here. Humbugh's getting in the South Dark World checks now. More new stuff to see. Got one chest in desert. Oh wow, a book in desert is always quality, of course.
Hearts are in the chests that we haven't checked yet.
Yeah, probably. Maybe they're all on bosses.
That could be. That is also possible. That is also possible and true. This is a nice find. Hello.
If I am a runner, I would rather have items than hearts any day.
I agree with that. That's flippers on Ramond's side. Ramond's side.
Well, those are nice.
Those were some. Can I just point out? Those were some very clean bridge crossing. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, those flippers are in a tough spot. That's interesting. That desert connector to the middle is something that humbugh might not do quite quickly. We'll have to see if maybe there's a connector to Floating Island that gets into the same area or something. Yeah, we also saw the other side of Hookshot Cave there. We had seen the back of it previously in CAC, so nothing too exciting. Yeah, that's true. Desert Palace is right next to our starting location, so... Alright, it looks like we're no longer concerned about the Spectacle Rock Cave at all. Item in there was just a piece of heart.
And there's our lamp. Now so... Well, I guess we can do... Well, if we find another, Desert Palace Morky, we can just hammer to the, Dark Maze and have an easier time.
Oh, that's where the right side of desert came out. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, now we're all in logic. So the desert connector was our logical access to get the lamp, and then we can go through the back of the old man to get the glove. So I'm pretty sure everything we've done at this point is in logic.
That sounds about right, yeah. Skipping hearts, I approve of that.
Yeah, it's always, it's an interesting feeling to skip a piece of heart when you've got only 3 hearts to your name.
I mean, look, it's a link to the past. Like, regardless, whether you like it or not, 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up with a full row of 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if it were a full heart, he probably wouldn't have skipped it at this point, but just a piece of heart. Not too exciting. This is getting down to the end stages of the tournament, after all. Yeah. Humbugh is for sure gonna go out the middle here, and he will get his flippers in addition to that book he just got, so that's really good news for him. And I would say he definitely has a bit of an advantage still, having that glove in hand.
From there as well, he could also check the Dark World shopping mall. So just like, go back, actually no, just faster to save and quit to house.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way he doesn't save out and quit out of this cave right here. No, the old man connector is in logic. You don't need the mirror unless Ganon is at the Hyrule Castle drop. And again, it is at the fairy drop.
Is he opting to check deserts? Well, and dam, but deserts.
Yeah, I guess Humbugh is going to go to the west. He does have the glove and the book, so this is going to be much more efficient than Ramond's trip to the southwest light tier. Let's see if...
yeah, I was about to say opting for the same bomb jump. This doesn't look right though. Oh,
there are a lot of different setups for it, so yeah, it's hard to say what looks right and what doesn't unless you're familiar with the exact setup that they're doing. But he definitely did that much more quickly than Humbugh did, for sure.
Yeah.
Anything on the desert ledge, we got a peek at that. Another bottle. Be pretty surprising if runners of this caliber go out their way to pick that up, but we'll see. If we have 3 hearts still at that point, then it might not be the worst idea. Oh, Ramond is gonna go ahead and go to the other checks in here. I have to imagine he's gonna just go ahead and skip the pokey. That seems most likely to me. We've already seen Laser Bridge, so that removes the need for 1 small key as it is. I didn't see what the old man had.
It was a red boomerang.
I also didn't see how we got up here.
And it's, one sec. In the Desert Palace vanilla entrance, there was Old Man Cave.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's really interesting. So that book could definitely be logical progression if there's something good on this mountain. And here's 4 free checks. Oh, nothing there.
Nothing today in the front of Turtle. Well, I mean, like, this isn't the front. In this side of Turtle Rock.
I'm curious what Ramond's gonna do next. Is he gonna go back to North Dark World and finish up at the Super Bunny Cave connector? That would be best for him, getting that glove. He does have the flippers and could do some flippers checks, but he doesn't have hardly any money. And he can't actually do any Houlihan right now, so... That's funny there.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. Go for it.
To be completely honest, check Pyramid, because neither of them have checked it, and they have had access to the Dark World for a decent amount of time now.
Yeah, they might be wanting to try to put it off until they have a mirror, but sometimes you can't always do that. Maybe the mirror's on the pyramid.
Yeah. Also, yeah. GT, hello. My old everyone's friend.
Have we haven't seen Hera, have we?
We've not, no.
Okay. I would be shocked if Humbugh doesn't go to the Stealth Pulse room, at least here. Let's see.
Yeah, they are.
Nice couple of bomb jumps. Pretty good ones to learn for Crosskeys players. You can go all the way through the left side with just bombs, but it's pretty taxing to go through the rest of this that one vertical room without having a hook shot or boots.
I didn't know you could bomb jump downwards.
Yeah, like I said, just time consuming, and everything has its own little setups and stuff, so. Didn't seem there was too much of note there, though.
Just an ice palette small key.
Yeah. So Humbugh's almost done with the mountain. I would bet he starts at the old man and then finishes up North Dark World, because he still hasn't seen a lot of that. Oh, he's going to
Dark World.
Yeah, he's going to find Aga Tower right here. That means.
I'll let you finish first.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, when Humbugh takes the connector that comes out at GT, he can take it over to the east, because that might be our only access to the top of East Dark Death Mountain is through that GT connector.
Yeah.
Anyway, go for it. I'll let you say.
I was saying Ramond on his way to find the Arts Check bridge over, which housed the Cane of Samaria.
Yeah. Samaria doesn't put a ton in logic yet. It does put tile room in logic, but other than that, it just would put the that big chest of Turtle Rock totally in logic now, and we know there was nothing of interest in there, so. Did Humbugh do the first chest in Aga Tower?
The first chest.
No, in Aga Tower.
Oh, in Aga Tower, yeah.
Okay, I just was watching. I guess Ramond's just gonna peek the edge here and save him quit unless it's something earth-shattering. Oh, hey, we found Paradox. I did not see where this came from.
Peg House.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, that is really significant that Ramond... Did he...
He hasn't come back to
yeah, that's right. Then he got back to that area by checking desert, so he's kind of... Well, he hasn't checked all of North Dark World yet, either. He does have the book, so if he saves the old man, then he'll get his way back to North Dark World much more easily.
And there's a sword.
That's always nice. Doesn't especially help with anything logically, but nice for combat. The game just making Ramond use another bomb there. We got a connector to Bumper Ledge, always nice to find. Might need to come back there later with the mirror. I think Ramond is going to go straight through to the back of Escape here.
And there's our other male.
It's kind of funny that they found them basically back to back. So, you're always safe stealing the key and taking it to the back. It guarantees that you won't have to beat Aga 1, and the Hyrule Castle Small will be somewhere to find. I mean, you might have to beat Aga 1 for some other reason, but you won't have to beat him for Hyrule Castle key management reasons. He could still scum the key since he death warped. I don't know if he's got
A lot of it depends on what's here anyway, which is our... Okay.
Yeah. We know we don't need that hero map because it's a 5/6 crystal, so that was not interesting, but yeah. He's just not going to go back to the front of escape until he gets the small key, which is fine. Oh, he is not gonna go and save the old man. Instead, he's gonna just walk back through the old man to get to the dark world. And we'll decide, or we'll see what he decides to do once he gets there. Hopefully for him, he checks either Paradox or the Super Bunny connector. And wow, that's a big find in Spiral Cave for Humbugh there, the Thieves Town Big Key.
Was I about to say?
Yeah, we know we need that, because the Thieves Town is, of course, the other 5/6 crystal. So, yeah, Pyramid Fairy is almost in logic.
And back for the Maya Big Key.
Yeah, this is what you do. This is always the best strategy, is just go to where the stuff is. Alright, Ramond shaking his head at that glove. Yeah, not happy, and he is right to be unhappy about that, because his opponent definitely had it a lot earlier, and it's made a little bit of a difference for him.
Humbugh going south, checking Curiosity Shop. Oh, hello, back up desert. We have land. Oh wait, no, we don't have a big key though. Keep forgetting that requires a big key.
Yeah. Ramond is probably especially regarding that glove because he doesn't know that the well is behind Ega 2 yet. Thinks it could be right here. So he's gonna get the same news that Humbugh did, that we're gonna need to kill Ega 2 if we want to find the cat well today.
Goodness, that enemy placement was terrifying.
Yeah, it's still terrifying. This is far from free at this point. It's interesting that Ramond walked out of there instead of going a different direction. Not sure where he's heading. Oh, he's gonna go take this whirlpool to the Ice Rod Cave area. There's some more money. What was green pendant there?
Turtle Rock.
Okay, interesting.
There's the front of it.
Yeah, he does not have that cane yet. That was at Hobo. That could be something that Humbugh really puts off for a long time. We'll have to see. He might end up doing the flippers checks pretty soon. I don't think he has a ton to do at this point, but not quite sure how this is going to play out for him. Also not sure what Ramond is up to. He might be following in Humbugh's footsteps here and going to the pyramid and then
Upwards to Catfish.
Yeah. I think it might have been faster to just do this from the old man. Oh, he doesn't have the old man save point yet. That's right. He hasn't found it at the moment. Well, Ramond might grab that 20 bucks when he gets there.
I think Humbugh's on his way. Check Bridge Hobo and the Zora checks as well now.
Makes sense. He's got plenty of money. Doesn't need to orphan Zora like Ramond did. And yeah, he's gonna get that cane. I have to imagine he might go back to GT sometime soon because there's not a ton of stuff we can do here. Not really sure which way the game is trying to point us. Oh yeah, of course this is also one check that's in logic.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, and it's a key. But we have not seen Eastern yet, so nothing too crazy there. But when we find Eastern, we'll be able to full clear it in logic. That's always nice. Oh, Ramond suddenly has plenty of money because he found Sasro. Well, let's see what's on Zora. Find out soon if this is the thing that Ramond needed to do.
Calling hookshot. Is it hookshot? No. Will it lead to hookshot eventually, most likely?
Unlikely, but possible. That would be a good story if it does. Small key to GT there on Zora. Curious if Humbugh's gonna make the same play and steal the key here. I would kind of expect him to. I think it's almost a universal thing that you steal a small key if Sync is at Lumberjack.
Also, because he just okay, wow, 4 bombs, nice. Because he just saved and quit as well. Because he just saved and quit. He can save Scum that key very safely.
Yeah, that was a really kind of bad mental error that Humbugh just made there. He should have taken one more hit, because bombs only do a quarter heart of damage if you've got red mail. The guards always do a half heart of damage, regardless of what mail you have. Kind of a weird little thing that comes up quite frequently when you're death warping in this game.
That's interesting.
Ramond's gonna find his way to the mountain here finally. Probably not gonna feel great about it, but you know, he's not missing too much exciting up there yet.
Everyone's excited for Tile Room, but please do remember we can also do an out of logic bomb jump to get to the rest, to the complete other side of GT.
We,
Yeah, that's where the good stuff is.
Yeah, that's pretty rough to do without the boots, for sure. But...
Oh, absolutely. Very possible, though. That's true, yes. Oh my, wow, that's a very nice place. A very pleasant place to find, a heart. That's sarcasm, of course.
Yeah, he was definitely hoping for a death warp there, I think, and just, takes the save and quit out. I thought he was gonna give up that bomb after picking up the rock and having 0 bombs. That would have been pretty silly.
There's a shop somewhere.
The best thing about this, finding Death Mountain here for Ramond might be the old man save point in Village of Outcasts, because that's gonna get him Paradox Cave with the sword. Yeah, Humbugh came out at a GT, didn't he? And now he's only got East Dark Death Mountain left, so we'll see if either of these checks is significant. Very well could be. Well, this is way better than finding something that requires bombs and doesn't give them to you. Nothing too exciting there. Just a map for pod. Good info. I don't think we have any desert keys yet. This is one of the desert entrances is down there. Oh, he's just gonna check the Turtle Rock medallion maybe and save him quick. Okay. Quake for TR. Well, we're gonna find out about Tile Room in just a short moment here. We'll also see if Ramond decides to get really crazy and do the right side right away.
That's a very cute fanfare. I think Humbugh's heading, yeah, it's a pyramid, like I was suspecting.
Or he's just teasing you. Yeah.
That works as well. The other valid option.
Alright. Nothing in Tire Room. I'm honestly running out of ideas. Did we see both exits of Paradox Cave?
We didn't see this. We didn't see the bottom exit, I believe.
Okay. Could be something. Oh, it's too bad that Humbugh doesn't have that ether yet. That'd be really nice here. He could also just skip picking up the key. I think he's seen all the Turtle Rock entrances. There's really no need to pick up this key.
He has seen them all, yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he's even picking it up.
Probably for the other Pokey room, which is like, just kill that Pokey instead. But you do you.
Oh yeah, he might go all the way to the front here, perhaps. Because he did not get that chest earlier that had the Eastern Big Key in it.
The question is, where does ether lie?
I don't remember. Ramond smiling. He's basically the last location, Paradox Cave. Doesn't feel great at all. But we might still have some more North Dark World stuff left. I don't blame him for putting that off. Well, actually, maybe Humbug did see all that? I'm not sure. Because I think we did see a connector come out at Bumper Ledge, too. I don't remember.
Yes, there was. I believe there was the top. I believe the top exit was Bumper Cave.
Oh, okay, that's how he got there. Yeah, we'll have to see how this gets routed here. Like, I wouldn't even bomb jump. I think I would just go straight to the bottom because of where the old man save point is.
I think he wants to see. I think he wants information.
Alright, Humbug. Finally going to Skullwoods, I think?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Maybe that's where Ether was.
I think... No, it was Quake in there.
What?
We had Quake in, Oh, sorry, no, it was Ether. Whoops.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did we have Quake? Did we get a check of the trained item from Humbug? Because I know he saw the dam before.
We've not seen it yet, no.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know if he has much motivation to go back down there for any other reason.
Where was GT again?
I'm not sure. But, Ramond did see it.
Oh, it's on the mountain. Okay, never mind.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's really
I was gonna
inconvenient.
say, perhaps you could, like, route the drain on the way.
Yeah, well, that is our only access back to the mountain at this point, actually, is to go back through the old man connector. So, it's possible that that is on the way back to going to GT again.
True.
But also, there's not a huge impetus to go back to GT when we've got the current items and keys that we've got. So, a hookshot would really change a lot, that's for sure. Well, Ramond must have found Desert Right, and yeah, I feel like Humbug came out of Desert Right before too. Okay, just 10 bombs at that drain spot. It's hilarious that we were just talking about it and they both checked it at the same time.
A high five. Yeah, it looks like Humbug is heading towards the mountain.
Yeah, so he hasn't seen Tile Room yet. That's probably a bit on his mind.
Okay, we're seeing a bottom of Paradox Cave.
Okay, double Turtle Rock Ledge? Yes, that's what I was hoping to see. Gotta be something here, right? Right? Ice Palace. That's something, but we can't actually enter, because we don't have a Fire Rod or a Bombos yet. We would happily go in there for sure, if the game would have let us, but not to be so far. But good info to have. true. Made in Cell is in logic.
All of the sound is, except the big key chest.
What's that? No, just the Made in Cell. The with the big key, the only cell that's in logic is the Made in Cell in the back.
No, I mean like we can just finish GT straight up, not full clear until we can finish it.
Right.
Sorry, Thieves Town.
We can finish Thieves Town, but it's not in logic. Only the Made in Cell is.
Oh.
Because you could misuse your keys in a way that makes it so you can't beat the dungeon.
Oh, that's an actual. Actually, I had no idea that was an actual thing, but that makes a lot of sense.
I could imagine a scenario where that happens too, if you had hints on, because there are sometimes hints for the Thieves Town big chest. Or, yeah. I'm about getting the news of the nothingness there. Ramond's going back to the mountain too, but I'm not sure why. What's his plan? Huh. Oh, we have Swamp. Okay. I didn't remember seeing this. I may not have seen it. Oh! Hey, there's that.
French vanilla.
Alright. Well, no huge rush to go back to GT, but we might as well, because it's right here. But we do have Hookshot Cave, too. But GT is far more convenient, so we will do that immediately. I like how close they are to finding this at the same time. After all of the divergence we've had to this point, kind of mostly converged around the same spot here. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense that Humbugh came up here now. Coming all the way up to GT just to do the tile, or up to Death Mountain to do tile room seems not as great, but when you've got that swamp chest lurking over you as well, then yeah. Also funny that they checked the damn drain item on the way to swamp. But we did get an out of logic mitts there behind the 4 GT smalls. Those mitts are not too exciting yet. They only open really ugly checks for the most part.
Yeah, what comes to mind mostly is Ice Palace. And since we currently don't have a mirror, you're forced to save and put out of there. Because yeah.
I'm so confused that Ramond didn't go immediately back to GT. And instead went to East Death Mountain first. But if he gets the big key over here, that would be huge. But it doesn't look like a whole lot's going on here.
Really, it just looks like I was saying something but I forgot it, so bear with me. Finding the gloves was also is also big because there's the 2 check. There's the that one cave we can't check because it's glove locked, mitts locked.
Yeah, he's gonna get really frustrated when he sees mitts after having just walked over to East Death Mountain, and he's probably gonna walk back after that. Fine, perhaps, but maybe he'll put it off because those mitts are out of logic. We did get a mushroom in GT. That is in logic. We have seen the potion shop, so could be a thing. Oh, Ramond didn't do the left side before. Works out for him, I suppose. Oh, hey! Now the mitts are in logic, apparently.
That's brilliant.
I think Humbug for sure has to go to East Decimal in here, and if he doesn't, he just forgot it somehow. Oh, is he? He's gonna do it. Apparently.
Yeah.
All right. Whoever is excited to see some.
Jank.
Yeah, some bomb jumps and stuff. I don't know why he didn't just use Ether.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, I mean, he used it here, but he could have also used it in the previous round. This is not easy with boots. Without boots, it's pretty ridiculous. You have to time this correctly with the spike as well. So, let's see how he handles this. He's also down to 1 heart, so if he gets hit, that's bad news. Oh, that is not right timing. Nope. He didn't even light the torch. What the heck? He just walked past it.
I think he realized that a bit late.
Yeah, he's like, oops, I'll just go back and get that quick.
Oh no, he just doesn't care. Fair.
Yeah, there's...
It's out of logic, so like, try it once, but don't try it twice.
He's probably embarrassed himself enough that he's like, oh, let's just forget this.
Yeah, I had no idea you could do that jump across that ledge like that. That was brilliant.
I missed it. What happened?
Ramond used the mini hill sword to jump across the 1 tile gap.
Oh, just the damage stress. Yeah. Yeah, it can actually be quite fast too.
After this, placing more money that's... I mean, like, Humbug has... After this, Humbug's definitely going to be checking right side of, right side death mouse. The thing is, though, there's that one... there's the lift rocks that require the mitts to enter the cave. That one cave.
Yeah, I would think Ramond will be back there as well.
Yeah.
Unless we get something earth-shattering in Thieves Town, perhaps. Like the flute, that'd be pretty good.
Mirror even, perhaps.
Well, our in-logic check in Thieves Town turned up nothing. Of course, we're gonna beat the boss while we're here. He's got low health, but he's got Cane of Birna. He's in absolutely no danger. Yeah, Fire Rod would be kind of nice, but at the same time, Turtle Rock is a pendant. If we never saw Fire Rod this seed, I think both runners would be okay with it.
Speaking of Turtle Rock, another small key to add to the collection.
Oh yeah, Ice Palace would be a good thing, that's for sure.
But most even, because we know where the witch's hut is, so we can just get a green potion. Hell, 2 blue potions, because we have 2 bottles.
We'll have to see if this entrance that Ramond had to skip is anything noteworthy here. Nope. Just the upgrade fairy. Mirror unlocks plenty as well, so... that might be the biggest thing we need. Flute would also unlock about as much as boots too. We have not seen a connector to Floating Island yet. And there's one to Turtle Rock. Oh, Ramond saw that connector before but didn't take it, so he is surely going to do the same thing and come out there. And I don't think he's seen the top of East Dark Death Mountain yet, so that's going to be huge for him. But yeah, he's got all this money in hand. Might as well get the upgrades, I guess. I mostly worry about Vitreous when I'm looking at whether I want to buy upgrades. So no silvers, I'm definitely more likely to consider. Yeah, anyway, obvious check here is Hookshot Cave, of course.
Damn.
Two Skullwood Smalls. So once we get the Fire Rod, the beating Skullwoods is in logic. It is a pendant and not a green pendant. Humbug's immediately going to check the Ice Palace entrance as well. It looked like he was heading for that portal for a second. I was like, yeah, I think he might have been autopiloting for half a second and then realized.
Ooh.
An ice rod.
That does nothing for us, please.
Yeah, we didn't want that either. That just means that we're much more likely to kill Trinix. It will make finishing Turtle Rock more efficient later, though. Alright, we can do Hammer Pegs, and we can do Mirrorless Smith Chain. It's exciting stuff.
We're really scraping the bottom of the barrel at this point.
What's in logic? We don't have a Fire Rod. There's no Mothula, pendant Mothula that's in logic.
No, there isn't. Oh, right. This is a dungeon.
Yeah, I didn't even see this before. Didn't know that it was an option.
It's funny because I think you mentioned it.
I don't recall it one bit, but
It's
it makes sense that he would do this before doing Mirrorless Smiths, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's true. We can turn in that mushroom. mushrooms, definitely in logic. They're both making the same play, though. Not entirely unsurprising. Also, good for Ramond that he bought that upgrade. If we get the big key in here, oh no, we have the big key. Oh, we can full clear this dungeon. Why wouldn't we come here? I didn't even realize that. Wow. We can full clear this dungeon, but at the same time, might be a little rough.
Yeah.
Especially for Humbug with his current situation. You know what might be good for him is a egg powder. They do have a bow, at least. Things could be a lot worse as far as fighting Vitreous goes. Oh, Humbug tried to cane into the next room. If you use the cape, you can go into the next room and continue using it, but the cane deactivates as soon as you go through a doorway. And that is, yes, a really unfortunate death for Humbug. If I were him in his shoes, I would totally skip the cutscene chest at this point, because it's not in logic, not even close to in logic, and very time consuming.
I'm learning so many new things about logic today that I had no idea actually was a thing.
Yeah, both of the left side chests are locked behind all 3 small keys. And we have 0. Did Ramond skip the left side completely? I guess.
I think he did.
Yeah, that's really interesting. It's a bold play. Wait, why? What is he doing? Is he seriously not gonna do the chest there? Oh my goodness, that is huge.
Wait, did he miss, like, the god chest you hoped for in open?
Yeah, he should have hookshotted over to the bridge chest there,
no.
but he totally spaced on it or something. Must have assumed he had it done? I'm not sure. It's crazy.
I think okay, so my running theory is he's feeling very behind, and because a lot of things he found very late, so he just wants to bail, like skip as many chests as he thinks is necessary.
Yeah, that compass. No, I don't. There's no way that he skipped that on purpose. That was so fast. Oh wow, that's an interesting spot for that big key of GT. That's for sure. So our CAC well is locked behind all the Meyer keys in addition to all the GT keys. Yeah, that compass could really bail out Ramond here. That's for sure. He's gonna look at that number and say that doesn't seem quite right. Ramond is getting a little low on arrows here. Really don't want to use any more because you want 8 for the big guy.
Well, this isn't terrifying.
This has been a very eventful mire for both of them, to say the least. Alright, now it's free. Sit here and push Y a bunch. Don't go up too early. The slime still has a hitbox for a few frames. Or maybe a second or 2. Yeah, nothing good on Vitreous, but does get a crystal. Oh, there's a flute.
That's big.
Oh, I missed the flute pickup by Ramond. That seems like the most important thing that we got out of Mire. Because now we can go to the Mire area itself.
And considering he got it, I can understand why you justified thinking, okay, yeah, I can skip left side.
Yeah. It's kind of funny that we got book in desert and then flute in mire. So I imagine the mirror is going to be in swamp. Oh, we already did get hookshot in swamp. That's fair, but you don't need the hookshot to enter swamp at least.
Looks like it's also Quake for Maya. Yeah, it's Quake.
One more check here. Is this our answer? There ain't a whole lot left beyond this, still. Nope. I think we haven't seen Blind's Hut or Hype Cave as far as big item caves go. Don't know if anyone's tracking.
You're right. I have been half tracking.
We got
Turning in the mushroom.
Yeah, it's nice to see. Humbugh only has 15 arrows, whereas Ramond had 35 to work with. It's going to be a very different Vitreous fight for Humbugh, and he's going to be a little disappointed that it's just a heart out of it. Nothing in the potion shop, just 20 bucks.
Could at the very least use some bombs. Wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, I would definitely use some bombs here on Vitreous. I like using the bombs before arrows because the bombs can damage most or all of them.
Yeah, I agree with that. Playing very conservatively, though.
Oh, we got an in-logic
Hype
Spike Cave. I
Yeah.
forgot about this. I don't think that Ramond did Zora yet, but I can't imagine he's gonna walk out of here. I don't know if what he's got in his bottles, if he's got enough to
Blue.
do it. Yeah, he might do that. Oh, and a Castle Tower Small in Spike Cave. Oh, that is an evil chain. Doing the Spike Cave for a CT Small just to go and get that second chest out of Castle Tower up on Death Mountain. Yeah, he is walking out to go check Zora. And he'll get that GT Small key, I think it was.
I think it was, yeah.
You know what? The primary thing that determines whether a Vitreous fight was good or not is if he dies and you don't. So that was surely slower than the fight that Ramond had, but he got it done. And I would expect he'll be activating that flute and heading to Mire right after Ramond did the same thing to find his nothing that's there so far. Oh, is Ramond gonna do Smith Chain now? I guess that's more appealing than Aga Tower.
Yeah, that and I'm likely combo with hammer pegs. Oh, or don't. That works as well.
Well, if you're gonna combo with hammer pegs and you're committing to this, you do that with the purple chest. So
yeah.
not sure how much Humbugh is gonna prioritize Spike Cave. Might not be on his mind. We'll see.
Considering he picked up a bottle, I'm assuming he's not really prioritizing it at all.
Oh yeah, he still hasn't done the Mire area, but after this is really when the questions start. The Mire is the obvious thing to do, for sure.
Yeah. Ramond is committing to the entire Smith chain.
Well, we're definitely interested in entrances. So we haven't seen Hera yet. Oh, we did see Hera. Wait, where was Hera? It's marked as found as on Humbugh's side. I don't remember seeing it. I'm very curious where it was if we did find it.
I don't recall seeing it either.
I have to believe that got marked improperly, unless someone remembers seeing Hera, but... Yeah, at this point, Hera would already be done. It's true. We would have seen a Moldorm fight by now with the items that they have.
By the way, we need to do all of the Smith chain because Purple Chest has the one key to Swamp Palace.
Oh, yeah, nice. Mirror and Swamp would be amazing. Please do it for me, game. No, they haven't seen Eastern either. It's true. The nice part about this for Ramond, in addition to being able to get all these items out of Swamp, which is most certainly a crystal, or not most certainly, but very good odds that it's a crystal, he's also right next to Agate Tower, and he can just walk out of here and jump right into Agate Tower to check the second chest after this.
I have to say though, Ramond skipping a large amount of Maya has given him a lead. However, essentially he did skip the Ganon's Tower big key, so that could be detrimental if that comes into play.
It could be, but if I were him, I wouldn't worry about it too much until I saw some Mire Smalls.
Yeah.
We'll have to see, too, how much Humbugh thinks about the fact that his GT big key is buried deep in logic. Because when you see that, you've got that in your inventory, and you know that the well is behind Aga 2, it might be really tempting to go there. But it might just all be stuff we don't need that's in those 9 checks. So this is very good for Humbugh, of course, getting his Swamp's Ball not very long after Ramond gets his.
probably gonna head direct to Swamp now. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't.
For sure. Yeah, I think skipping left side swamp is pretty uncommon in Crosskeys nowadays. With Diver Down in play. In order to do Diver Down, unless you're playing a Veterans mode, you need to have the small key in your hand. And so you kind of have to do it first to get the real-time save. They need way too much stuff to be skipping checks at this point anyway. Besides, we know that Ramond skipped the left side of Myra, but there's a big difference between skipping checks that are in logic versus checks that are way out of logic.
There it is!
Yep. This game has been good to us today. So, Ramond is going to have a lot of options open to him once he gets done with Swamp here. He can do a bunch of stuff on Death Mountain immediately. He can still go to Aga Tower and get that second chest first. I would certainly be tempted to prioritize that still. Kind of, you can do that on the way to doing some of the mirror checks. I don't think we've really...
We have really easy access to the top of Spiral Cave, I believe. Bumper Cave. So we could check that. So we check that in Mirror. And Kakariko race game.
Yeah. Did either of them peak at race game?
I think we did see a peak on at least one side. I don't recall what it is though.
Very nice Argus fight for Ramond. It's our last pendant. How unlucky. But you had to come in there to get that mirror. There's no way we're not beating, or we're beating the seed without that mirror. So you just, you gotta accept that and shrug it off. Let's see if he goes for Aga Tower first. Nope. Going straight up to the top here. He could also do Aga Tower after checking these things. Well, I'm surprised he's not doing the ether check first. He might do that, then flute away, perhaps? Nope, he's not even checking ether. Interesting. That's crazy to me. I don't see why you wouldn't check ether now. You want to check it before you have the sword, so that you don't have to get a pointless animation for Red Rupee later. So we definitely, things we need for sure to beat the seed. Looking at the trackers, we need the Desert Big Key. We need a fire source to enter ice. That might be it. Oh, we need the pot.
And two more swords.
Just one more.
One more sword, really, but two more swords makes it much more convenient.
Right. Yeah. Second sword would be nice. Yeah. So 4 items that are required. Yes.
And I mean, silver arrows would be nice too.
It was a small key on Floating Island. Hey!
Hello, Hera.
That's one of the things we needed to find, for sure.
With
And there's our
boots.
boots. Wow. Okay. That was the biggest thing that was outstanding that I didn't list before, because that could be required to find Eastern for sure. We also might need Quake It, of course. Oh, humbug.
They
Ran
tried.
out of juice on Argus, and he's still got several hits left.
Oh, and that's just a pod's Hera small in its own dungeon.
That's fun. Not exactly what you're hoping to see there, but I definitely wonder if he's gonna go ahead and do that immediately.
Ramond doesn't look too pleased.
Humbug, doing the check that I had mentioned before. And we'll see if this is anything game-breaking here.
Bob.
It's still possible, by the way, that we need to beat Egg 1. Because we don't have 2 swords, and we don't have Cape yet. But extremely, extremely unlikely.
Yeah. Oh, we could check the top of Harrow Castle as well now, thanks to Mira.
Yeah, but we're not going to want to go there until we get another sword or cape. If we
Yeah.
can help it.
And there's Bumper Cave. Well, the top, top
that-
of Bumper Cave in like the inverse location.
I didn't see what was at the ether check there.
Neither did I.
Okay. Guessing probably nothing important. Heart? Okay. Thanks, Bree. I'm just finding all the connectors here. Have we seen the other side of Bumper Cave, or was that new? I'm a little surprised that he's not following something.
If he hasn't vaulted, I can assume it's very safe to assume that we've already seen a Hello High Cave.
Yeah, but I don't think we saw the other side of that dark connector either.
The dark connector, I think you're right about that.
There's Bombos. Okay. Right now, I think you have to go back to ice immediately. We got Bonk Rock's boots blocked. Oh, that's right. Oh, ice is also on that Turtle Rock ledge, and we can check 2 entrances while we go up there, so that's extremely convenient.
Right.
I would certainly do Eastern if I find it before Ice. Might end up getting another sword out of Eastern for one thing. Or a fire rod. Those would make Ice a little easier to negotiate.
Yes, to be very pleasant. And no Eastern today.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that it exists somewhere, but just not yet.
Dark Palace Big Key, there it is. In our penguin room.
Oh, nice. We are certainly getting very close to go mode at this point. Desert Big and
Sword.
yeah, Sword, yeah. Those are the two big things. It's interesting that they both have exactly 2 pod smalls, and well, I don't think Ramond has used either of his yet, because of the way that he found pod. Oh, there's an ice or a fire rod in Ice itself. Veterans of this randomizer are not surprised to see that. Aga 2 is not strictly required. The Ganon drop is shuffled into the mix with all of the other drops, and you only have to beat Aga 2 if Ganon is at his vanilla location, or if there's a required item behind Aga 2.
Imagine if all swords are behind Aga 2.
Oh, that's still certainly possible, but
That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah. Our GT Big Key was on the left side of Mire. We still only have 1 Mire Small between both of them. How about going ahead and doing Tyrum immediately? See if there's anything fun here. Nope.
Pain.
We definitely do not need any maps at this point. We've got full crystal knowledge on both sides when that's Swamp Pendant dropped. I'm a little surprised that Ramond did that, but he does only have fighter sword, so he's going to want as much magic power to use the fire rod on these puffs as he can get.
And here's Maya's shed. Big Key to Skullwoods.
Not the one we're looking for. But that is convenient because he has obviously not checked the back of Skullwoods yet. So, he can go ahead and check the Skullwoods big chest together with the back entrance. And he can also check the pedestal at the same time if he wants, but oh, I guess pedestal's looking more and more like it could be a thing too. It's is it in logic? Wait a second. Yeah, pedestal's in logic.
Yeah.
Totally in logic. Oh wait. No, we're missing 1 Turtle Rock Small yet. And also, 1 Turtle Rock Small was in a very interesting location. Where was that? There was a Turtle Rock Small that seemed really out of logic. I can't remember where, though.
I don't know if it was Maya left. Oh,
Oh, hey.
hello.
There's the big bomb. Guess it's time to turn that in. You want to check the tile of the castle? Good time to bring the super bomb over there as well.
Why is it? Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, it is faster from here. By like how much? Like a second or two?
Nobly, we found the Skullwood's keys. Both of the two random ones were at the end. Hookshot Cave. I think that dig spot was new. I don't know if humbugh did that. I'm sure.
Yeah, we haven't seen Big Spot.
Oh, he doesn't have the shovel. Huh. I don't know where that was. Either way, it's obviously irrelevant because there was nothing there. And that's not Eastern. Are we down to needing Quake at this point? No, oh, we got the 3 checks up here. Sorry. Of course.
Which could give us Quake.
Silvers.
And silver arrows. It's very pleasant.
And another big key we don't want. That's actually the last big key I would want to see at this point. It's right, we're both up here.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh man. I am 100% hoping that AGA 1 is required to get to Eastern, and that the Cape and the Cape and the access to the rest of the swords are all behind Eastern in the
What does beating AGA 1 unlock, pardon?
So you know, the barrier to block AGA 1 is removed when you beat AGA 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I was actually unaware of that. Ramond's just rushing pod.
Yeah, no real reason not to. I mean, it's a crystal dungeon, you can beat it. It'd be nice to do the back while you're here, but either way, if this is the Desert Big Key on Helmasaur, which it could be, that really simplifies the whole siege room, that's for sure. Oh, Quake is on the pedestal! Oh my god! Okay. Oh, now I really hope that it's behind that AGA 1 entrance. Because he's gonna totally go for the pedestal now. Wait, did we see the back of Skullwoods? Or why didn't... Oh, he doesn't have the fire rod yet!
He exited back of Skullwoods from the bottom of Bumper Cave.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. I see. So the fire rod was irrelevant, but now he can do the big chest here. Oh yeah, we've already seen the Turtle Rock entrance, that's right. So it's just the Mire entrance. The Turtle Rock entrance was a connector, so...
Humbugh, what are you doing? He just walked right past it.
He didn't do the big chest of Skullwoods, huh?
He just walked straight past it.
Yeah. I guess just wasn't on his mind. Yeah, he does have the big key. So, if I'm humbugh, I for sure will just start clearing the other 2 pennants after this. Ramond has not seen the pedestal yet, but he does have the fire rod and the the skull with big key, so I have to imagine that that's going to be a pretty big priority for him right now. As he heads right up there, and he'll get that knowledge of Quake on Ped, and surely start clearing the pendant dungeons. We only have one Ega Tower small, don't we? Oh, we have both of them. I didn't see the second CT small pickup. Where was that at? I really hope it's Ega 1. I mean, I love the Ped Seed bait instead, but Ega 1 instead would be much more hilarious.
Gamachi, the fire rod is in Iceland Palace. Ice Palace, goodness.
I don't think Humbugh has seen ice yet, has he? Or did he? Okay, it's marked that he saw it, so he must have.
Yeah, I was about to say that he has seen it.
Okay. Yeah, you'd have to think he's gonna head there soon. Alright, Ramond about to get the news.
I actually think he's about to head there just now, because he's, like, on that track.
It sure looks like it. Alright. Ramond gives a little smile. Alright, Ramond's gonna go ahead and open up Pyramid Fairy entrance first and check the top of Hyrule Castle, but after that, for sure, he's gonna head to Skullwoods or Turtle Rock, I would imagine. I would be shocked if he did.
On the topic of that Ped hint, can we just say that's an oddly specific thing as well, because I'm not sure everyone in their daily lives knows what a Richter scale is specifically.
Yeah, I suppose there could be plenty of people who never learned that. Oh yeah, I would imagine that Humbugh is going to go beat Pod first thing after doing ice before he beats any of these crystal dungeons. But we can see the future. We know what's going to happen here.
Oh, there it is.
Ah, nice.
Is it really? Okay, that's funny.
Well, the good thing about the Richter scale is that at least 90% of people have probably heard of it, and
Yeah.
whatever the new thing is, I don't think you can say the same for it.
Yeah.
And there's that shovel in this big chest. That's another thing that Humbugh's gonna wanna be checking after he gets done here.
Ramond absolutely rushing Skullwoods. After this as well, considering we know where the back of TR is, even though it's out of logic, he's probably going to go for it.
Yeah. Just missing that one TR small. Hard to say where that would be. Might not be at the thing that's in logic. Maybe the TR small is behind Ega 1 at the Ega Tower entrance. Oh, it doesn't.
My god.
Oh, okay.
That changes everything. We just need a sword.
No, we need to find Eastern still.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Oh, and it could still be behind behind the Quake spots. Best song in Tropical Freeze, by the way, right here.
Yeah, Ramond should really be thankful for that that pet hint at this point, because it pushed him towards killing non-green pendant moth, and he got one of his go mode items out of it. Still haven't seen the Desert Small yet, so this is not in logic, but it's a crystal dungeon that you can beat, so you just do that, because if this is a sword, that could be go mode, because that would also open the Castle Tower entrance. Oh, interesting. Humbugh doing Trinex first. This would also give Humbugh Sahasrahla access. Nice one cycle Lamola. Pod small. I'd be tempted to go back to Pod. But that Quake could be the most important thing right now, so hard to say. Yeah, going and beating Trinex is probably the correct play at this point. You know what's kind of disappointing about this to me is that we could be in a sword go mode pretty soon, and we've already seen the GT entrance, so that can't be where all of our swords are. It's always fun when you get to get all the crystals and still not be in go mode.
Mothula as well isn't too far from Pedestal, so I don't see why Humbugh wouldn't rush it either. Oh, it's right.
Yeah, we're missing way too much stuff. We gotta come back and get these two chests here.
Yeah, I just forgot these. I forgot we hadn't seen these yet.
That's what the compass markers are for.
Yeah.
Letting runners know when they do things like forget the bridge chest and mire. Oh, there's our desert small. Okay. That one's in logic. So beating desert is in logic, and also full clearing the front is in logic. Oh, hey. Sasso's right there. That's extremely convenient. Wow. Nice awareness of his magic there before he goes off to Skullwoods. Ramond's probably going to get to the pedestal just a little faster, and also get to the mire entrance a little faster, too. Good awareness on the stats. We'll check for both of them. Wait. Did Ramond not do the front of Turtle Rock?
He did not know.
So maybe he's going to go pull the pedestal, and no, I don't see why you wouldn't do it right there. It's in the Dark World, right?
What's in the Dark World specifically? Sorry, you mean like the front of
The front of Turtle Rock is in the Dark World there, so he's got to
Yeah.
have his portal there. Like he can't just float back and check it. So, yeah, he's kind of committing hard to this play. Yeah, we'll see, man. But it makes a lot of sense too. At the same time, it kind of hard in my eyes to skip that. But if this is Eastern at the Mire entrance and there's a sword in Eastern, then you're in go and you don't have to worry about anything. So it will be interesting to see which checks he does in Eastern if this is in fact Eastern right here. My money's still on Eastern at the Castle Tower entrance.
that would be funny.
We're still missing some big item caves, though, aren't we? I don't think we've seen Blind's Hut.
We've not, no.
Yeah, so that's another entrance of significance here.
I think that and Eastern are the only two entrances we're missing.
That would make sense. There it is.
Is Eastern.
Alright, well, I'm still hoping for all swords in Blind's Hut. On with the cape. They could get around the requirement to be Ega 1 to get into that entrance by either using a fairy revival or using the Cane of Samaria. Some new tech that was discovered in the last few months here. Yeah, not sure how this is going to play out yet. Most likely we'll just get a sword in one of these chests and then it'll be all over. Oh, and there's the cape. Okay. That makes it a lot simpler. So we're on a sword hunt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Race Eagle.
From here, you just like... yeah, from here you just check Blind's house on
Yeah.
her castle roof and just like, oh,
there's our
that
sword.
was well.
Alright, I would probably check the big chest just in case. There's another sword right there, but after that, we're done.
Yeah.
Did Humbugh not do pod yet?
No, he's not. He's not done a few things actually.
Yeah, he didn't do pod and he didn't do desert. Okay, yeah, so this looks kind of close because they're in the same dungeon, but Ramond is basically done, whereas Humbugh has more things to clear up with.
It's Ramon's race to lose, basically.
Yeah. The only question is doing Ganon with, just Master Sword. But he's got silvers, no half magic or anything to work with, but I believe he has at least one blue potion. Making sure he's got plenty of arrows for not just Armos, but also Ganon to follow. So.
Humbugh just skipped the big chest. I mean, we know it's nothing, but like...
Yeah, he should know he's in go mode, I guess. I don't think there's any way that he isn't in go mode.
Oh, just going for MS, okay.
Oh yeah, runners of this caliber are not going to spend time looking for a third sword.
That's fair.
If Blind's Hut were in a convenient location that you could get to immediately, I'd consider it, but yeah, not so much when you gotta go all the way back to the pyramid to check that. True. It'd be an even bigger difference if they didn't have silvers.
Yeah. Yeah, Potion Shop's pretty, it's less than stellar. Its location. Easy to get to. Still less than stellar. Cannon with the teleports today. Did he just drop? He just dropped a bomb down the hole.
That's interesting. I don't think there's any reason to do that, but
It's the advanced tech for RNG manipulation. Don't tell anyone though.
that's very weird. He dropped all of his bombs, in fact.
Oh!
Oh, the quick spot he's there.
Ah.
Nice. That makes some sense. Well, get your G's in chat. It was a very well run race by both runners, but Ramond in particular with the ped seed. I think he's just in disbelief that he won.
Yeah, he looks absolutely shocked. Very
Yeah.
happy as well.
But you just beat a ped seed in 205, and it wasn't a very straightforward one either, so I would be pretty pleased with the time overall. But I know for sure he didn't feel good about when he got, like, the glove in particular.
Anyway, one last dungeon left for Humbug, then that's his endgame.
Is this where desert is? I thought it was in different.
That's
Oh, it's down.
Ah.
That's right. Okay. Never mind. I remembered him going down to desert. I didn't remember the up and then down to it. Okay. Makes sense. He does have the small key, so he could just rush straight through the door. But he didn't realize that before he started walking, so he couldn't key dash. I'm guessing Humbug probably did pick up the cape, because that was the second chest in Eastern before we saw the sword. I believe he went over there.
I think he did. Yeah, he did. It's marked on his tracker.
Yeah, we're close enough. Might as well just run to Ganon from here, I guess. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's all we gotta do. Looks like we're gonna see some cane strats on the first couple of phases of Ganon. I don't
I've
know
never
if you can stop in there intentionally. I don't quite know how that works, but it looked pretty efficient.
I've never heard this song in the soundtrack ever, and I have this entire soundtrack.
Interesting. Not sure what Humbugh's got in his bottles, but
I saw a blue potion.
okay. Health is a little dicey here, but he's probably okay. Oh, we haven't talked about what this means in the context of the tournament at all. I don't even know what game this is.
Quarterfinals G2.
Okay.
I'm not sure what that means.
Well, G2 is game 2, so I don't know who won the first game.
It doesn't look like. Looks like this is their. Well, it says Ramond 0, humbugh 0 on the stats sheet, which we completely forgot to cover. Should I add? First 1v1 between these runners.
No, Ramond did win yesterday morning over Humbugh as well. So this is
Oh, okay.
a 2-0 sweep for Ramond this round.
GG's to Ramond and GG's to humbugh as well for finishing up.
Sounds like we got someone joining us.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey, there's both of them. GG, guys. That was a great race. Really
Hi.
well run by both.
GG.
Hi, GG's.
Yeah. And congrats in particular to Ramond on taking the series. Your expression after that seed was over said pretty much everything. I think you probably felt pretty behind there, I'm guessing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, if I'm allowed to like explain a little my train of thoughts during the seed. Like the early game was pretty terrible for me. The only thing I kind of got quickly were like bow and hammer. That was basically I just found them instantly. But after that, everything just felt tedious. We had basically no mobility items, and somehow the connectors weren't really that great somehow, and it was kind of linear actually. So the first time I really felt bad was like finding out that the book, which I'd only gotten later, actually opened basically the way to the mountain. It was the mountain ascent, and that felt bad because the old man spawn was in a pretty good location in Village of Outcasts, and I had gone like twice through that connector before. So that was one point where I said, okay, if Humbugh like dipped desert instantly and got the book, and then instantly like went up the mountain when he was doing desert area, then he definitely saves like 2-3 minutes compared to me, because he does not need to like go through the old man connector to Village of Outcasts every time. He can just save and quit and spawn there. The second thing was Super Bunny Cave having a glove. That was really like, oh my god. I'm not sure if Humbugh like instantly dips connectors like this, but I think last time in my race against Walsh, Walsh did basically instantly do Super Bunny and got rewarded pretty hard. So this reminded me a lot of that, so that's why I felt even more behind. And somehow it was just basically last location after last location in some manner. And by the end, when things were more open, I was already like considering, nah, I have to play this more aggressively now and try to like get some time back. Yeah.
Yeah, in the end, you did skip a few things that were notable, like Hera Basement. You skipped the second chest in Castle Tower when you could have done that after getting the mirror to Swamp. You skipped even looking at the Ether tablet there, which was confusing to me.
I forgot that, I guess.
And there was something else, I think. Oh yeah, you did skip left side of Meyer initially.
Completely.
Yeah, completely. Never did go back there because but I don't blame you for that because you had 0 small keys, so
Yeah, exactly.
pretty far out of logic. But did you realize that you skipped something else in Meyer as well?
I skipped the bridge chest?
You sure did.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I wanted to get grabbed it on the way to Vidi, basically, but at that point my thoughts were somewhere else, I think, so I just forgot.
Yeah, you should have been switching to Hookshot and you were switching to Kane, and I don't know. You could even see it on your screen as you walk by it. It was there, but well, lucky for you, that wasn't where the stuff was, I guess.
Yeah.
I was really hoping, you guys. I was really hoping that Eastern was at the Castle Tower entrance, and that the logical entrance to it was by beating Ega 1. And I'm a little disappointed that it was just a lame pedestal scene instead. But it's still fun. Yeah. How'd that seed feel for you, Humbugh, by the way?
So I can indulge you, Ramond, that I got the glove really early, and it felt really good getting that. But then, like, okay, so my train of thought was way less convoluted than yours. I felt behind from the moment I pressed A to start the seed. Because I know that you're a better Crosskeys player than me, and I need the seed to be wide open early, and that I just stumble upon the right decision. But when the seed is this bottlenecked into a freaking hook shot in the first chest of Swamp to go back down wherever it was we were supposed to go to get right, we had to do map chest in GT for Mix to get Swamp Small out of purple chest. You know, that kind of bottleneck, that seemed to me that I don't know how I'm supposed to win this, really. And in the end, I also played sort of aggressively. I skipped Iced Tea, which would be something that I would never do otherwise. I rushed Ped whenever I got the fire rod. I just went there and it was correct. But I don't know. I think that for me to have a chance here, I need an open seed. Well, open in quotations. I don't want an open seed. I want an open seed. You know, and I needed to be. I need to be lucky. And I did not feel lucky, apart from the gloves.
Yeah, I think you're a little hard on yourself. You're both obviously very good Crosskeys players. Ramond did have a couple like boss fights that were a little cleaner and stuff, but not too significant. Really, about half of the difference between you guys is explained by those things that Ramond skipped, and then not quite sure about the rest, just very small things, I guess, that added up, perhaps. Yeah, we saw that pretty crazy to clear Ped Seed with a 154 collection rate.
That's what happens when GT Big Key is in the Meyer Big Key chest, and you have no small keys, and you don't have to do basically anything in GT. You get really low collection rates. And you have an entrance go mode on, like, at that. Sort of. Because I assume that you also got the Master Sword in Eastern, Ramond?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the go mode, basically,
Yeah, you guys played the seed very similarly at the end. You did things in slightly different orders. But the order was mostly inconsequential in the end, and we can see that Humbug just had 156 as well. So 2 more checks. Overall, very close race. I unfortunately didn't get to watch your first race, but I saw that one was pretty close as well. So sounds like you guys had a pretty good series. Humbug, I guess this is the last of the tournament for you, but
It is.
hope that you enjoyed it. It's a pleasure to have you. Tournament for you, but
I did. It's always fun to play Crosskeys. Even when the seeds are this bad, it's still a fun mode to do.
Yeah. Do you think the seed was bad? It was very interesting for sure. Oh, I wanted to note a few things.
It was bad to play. I would assume it was really interesting actually to watch. Because the logic was really stupid, but it was so bad to play up until the mirror.
Yeah. But notable item and locations in the seed. The book was in the front of desert. The flute was in mire, and then the mirror and the hookshot were both in swamp. So, kind of silly stuff that never happened in non-entrance, but here we got it all.
It sounds like something that Structural Mike would concoct.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Meanwhile, Ramond, moving on to the semifinals?
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, you've been grinding the Crosskeys hard for a long time now. Pretty well respected player in the Crosskeys community, so expect you to have as good a chance as anyone to win this. I'm not sure what's going on with the bracket right now. Let's see.
So we have
Closer or Zelda
or Tudor. Or Tudor.
Do those guys have any races done?
Yeah, they played yesterday, I believe.
Okay, I guess we don't need to spoil that in case anyone wants to go back and watch it. But yeah, should be an interesting matchup nonetheless. I think maybe CS Tudor has played almost as much Crosskeys as you, or you guys have played very similar amounts. He's out there grinding the ladder every day, just along with me and other people. And Schulzer's a very good player as well, of course. So I'm sure either one of those would be an interesting and worthy opponent for the semis. But do you have any feelings on your matchups there, or potential matchups?
Well, at this stage of Crosskeys, so first of all, let me I'd like to wrap this up from my side. Basically, I still want to say thanks to Humbugh for the races, and I disagree on one point that you say that I'm better. We're at a stage where like the players in Crosskeys are basically pretty much equally good, more or less, at this point. And more often than not, the winner is decided by just like one routing decision, which could have gone either way. So seeing it that way, I respect every opponent at this stage of the tournament. I know Schulze is like a really good player also in Crosskeys. I also know that CS Tudor is like plays a lot. I've played him a lot previously on ladder, and he's pretty decent as well. So yeah, I don't really have a preference on which opponent I'm gonna face. I guess it's gonna be a tough series either way, but probably gonna look forward to it anyway.
Yeah, should be fun.
Indeed, it should be. All right, I guess I'm taking over here. Alrighty, so just quickly to clarify, Tudor and Schulze have not played a game yet, because Schulze and Megabot just wrapped up yesterday. So that's coming up next. Actually today we're gonna have more from the other quarterfinals, Wally and Gamachu being on against each other, and Illis and Telesar playing against each other. a double header, I believe, tomorrow and Tuesday. So yeah, that's coming up soon. Thank you all so much for watching. Shoutouts to Jacopa, to Nika, and to Brevi for tracking. And also GG's to both of you, and GG's to Humbugh for his final match in this tournament. I hope you all enjoyed this. We're gonna be back later with more Crosskeys. For now, we'll raid over to another fellow A Link to the Past randomizer player. I hope you're all gonna enjoy it there. Show them some love. Until then, thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Bye bye.